Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Levels of Madness. We are running a little bit behind today. Sorry about that. We've had some technical issues, some player issues, some puppy issues. You know how it goes. But we are going to be playing tonight. We're going to be just chatting with you guys for a little bit. So I'll go ahead and introduce you to our crew one more time. We have Josh, who's playing Nines, our Warforged fighter. Then we have Bree playing Murin, our Grave Domain cleric. I think I've gotten that wrong previously. I think I've called you a death cleric, and there is a difference.
I didn't know there was a difference, but I appreciate that.
Troy is playing Ashu, our Warforged monk.
Roger, Roger.
And then we will have Brandon on here as soon as he can. He plays Caspian, our Sea Elf warlock.
I feel like feeding a real living puppy is more important than Dungeons and Dragons. As important as this is.
We'll say as important. We'll go with as important. Because we all know that a dog will eat whatever it wants if it's hungry. How's everybody's week been?
The same as every other week that I've had experienced in the past 365 days.
The exact same, nothing new, nothing different?
Literally nothing new, no.
Same shit, different day?
Same shit, different day. Yeah, it's fun. You know, work. Regular work life. It's been interesting. Thinking about Troy going up on them roofs. You know, just everyday things.
I went on several today.
Man. Do you wear a button-up with the collar shirt, like those like cotton ones? Do you wear one of those?
Yeah.
Does it have your name embroidered on it?
I think this has just become a roofing AMA.
So Troy, tell me, how did you get into roofing? That's how did you start that up?
Well,
Why roofing? Is the roof your favorite part of the house? If you could deal with any other part of the house other than the roof, which part would you pick?
well, the roof doesn't really have parts, but if I had to guess, I'd say the elbow.
I mean, other part of a house aside from the roof.
Bow.
I'd say the knee. No, I exclusively like the roof. I don't like any other part of the house.
Only. Hey, wait, I'm in the house.
Yeah, but you're not part of the house. I think that's a little much. I don't think you're a part of the house.
I built her out of shingles.
Part of the family, part of the house.
She's
It's
a
like
giant bundle of shingles.
like the thing from freaking Davy Jones. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Part of the house, part of the fam. Part of the house, part of the fam.
I hope that when Brandon does show up, he brings the puppy as well. I don't know if
I believe we deserve it.
Right? I think that chat deserves it.
Oh,
Look how big my hand is. This is a regular sized can.
I don't believe you.
Wow.
I have Andre the Giant sized hands.
That's why he's on that. That's why I picked the roof. He's just up there, just throwing shingles up there.
Yeah, one hand.
See, but here's
the
the
thing.
thing.
Climb up there, just.
I don't think I've met you in person. I could be wrong.
No.
Brandon can correct me. And TikTok has totally thrown my scale of humans off. So I feel very skeptical.
I'm 6'7".
I feel like that's a lie.
No,
Now I know it's a lie.
D&D has thrown off my scale for humans because every character is like 8 feet tall.
That's true. Except mine, forever.
Hey, Brandon's here.
Whoa! What just happened?
What's up?
Oh, whoops.
April Fools!
You guys thought everything broke, but it didn't. Gotcha. Woo! Keep you on your toes.
Where is the puppy?
Puppy is trying to sleep.
Voluntarily, or she was told she had to go to bed now?
I'm just hoping that things work themselves out.
She's gonna do her. I'm gonna do me. You know, we're just taking some time apart right now.
Yeah, it's either that or hope that she doesn't chew up everything that is in this office. There's too many cables in this office for her to hang
Gotcha.
out in. We puppy-proofed the rest of the house, but I don't know how I would do that with all of the electronics that I have in here. And she loves the cables.
You rub Tabasco sauce all over him.
Those are the... That could do it. Yeah.
I doubt that would slow her down.
Yeah, that's probably true. It's the spiciest of snacks is cables.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon. How are you? You got a puppy?
I
You're
did.
the most exciting week of us all.
I've had the longest week of us all.
I don't know. I've climbed quite a few roofs this week.
And he didn't come
Pretty
down with any
exciting.
puppies.
It's true.
That's true.
I have a
I don't want
3-month-old,
your
so you better watch your mouth.
That's true.
There.
That's true. Yeah, it has only been rough because Kaylin has been working nights, so it has just been me. So when she has the hives last night, I thought she was just like having, because the night before she was like doing fucking great with all of the training, like was loving her bat cave, as we're calling it, instead of crate training. That is her bat cave.
I love it.
We wanted her to be happy and safe, and we want that to be her den, and she was getting there. Like, she was going in there voluntarily and like playing with her toys in there, and I was like, fuck yeah, this is amazing. She's super easy, like has sit, like down pat, like...
Are you training her to go to a crate when you say, to the bat cave?
We are, yes.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, and she's starting to click in, because I was like, bat cave, and she kind of like went towards it, and I'm like, God, yes, let this happen. But she was like going in there and like hanging out, like without like me telling her, because we're like treating in there, and I'll hang out with her near it with the door open and like all of the things. And then last night after we came back in one of the times, we've been doing like off and on, like she'll go in for like an hour and we'll like close it up and she'll chill out. And then at night she just like every hour on the hour was like up and just screeching, and I'm like, oh, she was doing so well, what the fuck happened, like why? And then yeah, we woke up this morning and she was just like covered in welts and hives.
Oh no.
Oh, poor
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, so I have a...
Can you like put anything on it, or like how?
We've been doing all the things and Benadryls and all the stuff to and she's been doing better, and it went down a lot, but it's just been rough. So I've been trying to like hang out with her as much as possible and keep her calm. And Kaylin again has to work tonight, so she's just like, she's leaving for work, and she's just like, I don't want to leave her. Like, I know. So we have a lawn service coming out very soon.
All right.
You need to make Tim pay for the medical bills.
I was talking to him today about all the things, and we were joking about it, but yeah, I'm like, if you kill my dog, Tim. But no, he's the best. He came over and like helped me with some stuff today, so
That was sweet.
that's that man. Yeah, Tim's the best.
Maybe
Yeah,
one day I'll meet him before he marries me.
For like a split second, I was like, you're already just like, if this whole Troy thing doesn't work out, then...
Now we've had
Yeah.
that conversation.
It's a
If this
Marries,
bum gets stuck up on a roof.
Yeah, marries you. Got it. As a, like,
Yeah.
verb.
As in, is the one who does the
doing
marrying. Yes.
Yeah. Got it.
It's been a long day.
Oh,
We're gonna
okay,
marry
well,
it.
now I understand, because I was just like
Yes.
waiting for it to. I
I
had no
couldn't
contact,
figure
so I was
out the
like,
word
sense
officiate
in
the
a
wedding.
second.
That's what I was trying to go for, and I was like, what does that person do? They marry you. So that's what came out of my mouth, because officiate is a hard word.
He's going to be officiating us as well. He's gonna marry everyone in the group. He's gonna officiate bears.
That's fantastic. I love it.
He is the group officiant.
Chat's asking, or I think Bears is asking, what caused the reaction in your pupper?
So we had so a botanist. I am not. I thought I'm like, those are just weeds. That's unfortunate. No, those are sting nettles.
Oh.
So which are toxic to dogs.
Oh no.
Mm.
So, she like Terrell, because he's an old seasoned vet, has been avoiding them cleverly. But
Just sitting back and watching her fuck up.
Yeah.
You'll learn one day, young pup.
Dumbass.
Exactly. She learned the hard way, and so and I think she like probably chewed on some.
Oh.
Mm.
No.
Because her reaction was pretty bad, and I've been trying to like not let her eat grass or like do anything, but she's a
It's-
fucking
Babies of any mammal species are just like everything in my mouth.
yeah.
Like you blink, and they're into something.
Yeah, so I've now had to like, I was just like hovering over her in the backyard all day and all night, like, and then I was taking her around to the front yard, but there was people, our neighbors were like mowing their yard. It's been a very long 24 hours.
Welcome to parenthood. How do you like it?
Pass. Hard pass.
This is as close as you're gonna get.
This is, plants are the new dogs, dogs are the new kids, and kids are something exotic that only rich people can afford.
I must be rich then. All right, cool.
Yeah.
How did like multiple people in this group just shut up a tax bracket?
Yep. Congratulations to you all.
Yep, I'm gonna go hop in my Lamborghini and go have my independence. Fucking asshole.
Good luck with those urchins that you have, you riches.
Ugh.
How's it feel living in the lap of luxury?
I'm gonna make impulse decisions on my private plane.
Exactly.
I have been called many things in my life. Rich is not one.
It's
Yeah.
all
appreciate it.
it's all the tax breaks we're getting for claiming independence.
Exactly. I
Oh,
knew
yeah.
it. I knew y'all were getting thousands of them government monies.
Oh yeah, once a year I get $3,000 now.
Don't spend it all in one place.
He's gonna spend it all on diapers, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In a month.
That
In
one
one
place
month.
is his baby.
Ah,
That one
I
place
love
is
it.
just one end of baby.
Yeah. It's one piece of baby. It is like 1/8 of a baby.
I have vomit on my shoulder right now. You guys just can't see it because of the way the lighting is. I literally have throw up on my shirt right now.
Oh my god, you are Skittles, the off-brand M&M. Vomit on my shoulder already.
This is
Yeah, but my puppy was sad today, guys. Like, parenthood is
Unbelievable.
so hard. Parenthood is so hard.
This is such an incredible message, like PSA for birth
Condoms.
control. Yes.
That's why I'm zipped up, bro.
I have the phone number of a place that I can go to get a vasectomy saved in my phone.
Do it. It's the shit. It's amazing.
When the green light,
you get
when
the
I
best
can
drug.
when I can feel it, and yeah, I'll do it. We're not there yet.
Do it.
But
Do it.
maybe.
Do it. You should
Maybe.
do it.
She's pretty cute though. I can see her right now.
We've been
Anyway.
in this conversation, but we should get back to some D&D.
We all love our children.
Very much.
Oh yes, so much.
We're just
Love
all also jealous of the puppy.
Should I have? Did you guys start recording in Audacity a
No.
while ago?
Oh shit.
But
Hey.
Yeah.
Reminding us.
Fuck yeah.
Bree did
I'm-
just shout earlier, Audacity, and we were all like, yes, good.
It was very, very j'accuse. But
So at least
I was trying
we
to
had
remind
it up.
everyone.
Yeah, mine's open.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
got it open. All right, I'm gonna hit record. Recording.
Recording.
Oh, I recorded a second ago.
Okay,
Yeah, me
well, I
too, you're
recorded now.
All right, so last time on Levels of Madness.
Okay, but
I
before we
mean-
get into that, has anyone told Josh that he looks really cute this evening? Look what his hair's doing.
What is his hair doing?
Oh,
That is pretty cute.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
y'all are like
Cute.
that
Yeah.
big on my screen, so I'm like, what?
You can just trust me.
I
I
got the
know that
lighting
Josh
right.
is cute.
Yeah.
He's a little cutie pie.
Alright,
the
This is
only
my,
thing
this is my
his
good
wife-
side too. This is my good side. That's why my camera's over here now.
That was very like, can I get some commotion for the dress?
And now for the back of the dress.
Yes, I love it.
Sorry.
Thank you.
You're good. You do not ever have to apologize for being the
Our
hype man
characters
for
are gonna
somebody
make out
else.
tonight.
I'm just warming him up.
All right, so
Previously on Levels of Madness.
Oh, I like that. He gets
I
to
do
do that
too.
all the time.
I'm cool with that. Less speaking for me.
Uh,
Okay,
I-
so
I'm
Uh-huh.
simultaneously really excited that the voice modulator is back and very sad that Baymax is gone.
Oh, that's true. But he can still be Baymax.
we'll
I don't know if that'll work.
see.
We'll find out.
Okay. Last time on Levels of Madness.
Okay, but just really quick.
I'm gonna throw something.
April Fools!
how
Ha
many
ha
miles?
That's my last one. This is the
See,
last
okay,
one.
but what if the April Fools that we did was that we just continued to not play
And never played
as
this
long as
entire
possible.
thing.
And it's just we're
you
all
guys.
just April Fools on
You just see me
Josh
like,
and-
"Goof, I'm out.
We just
Y'all
sit here in
write the damn
silence for
story.
15 minutes too. Just
That's it.
everyone's just straight faced.
Just like, guys,
Take a drink.
guys. Like, oh, we froze. Sorry.
What would be in this drink would change very quickly. This is, oh, that's the kind of night we're having. Okay.
She would just take severe vengeance on us the next time we played. I hope,
Yeah,
I
she
hope
might do it
everyone
this
wants
time
to
if you
roll
don't
new
let her start.
characters. Probably right. I'm unmuted.
All right, guys. So, last time on Levels of Madness. Okay. We fought. Did y'all ever figure out what y'all were fighting? I don't think you did. I said it. I remember that.
I don't
But
think we legally
A
found out.
ghast?
A what?
Was it a ghast?
A ghastly?
Ghastly?
A haunter?
People have already gotten in trouble for mixing that and D&D, so
Rick Ghastly?
Ooh.
no. So you fought another undead creature. There's multiple undead creatures in this ruin that y'all have found. We also discovered more of the creeping metal vine-like structure through the walls of this area, and the area that you're going through is a lot more dilapidated. It's a lot more collapsed. You continue through some hallways, and then made it into a room with a... It's not a puddle. A pool. That's the other P word I was looking for.
Oh yeah,
There
I
is a-
jumped up.
Pool of water with a balcony up top. Nines did go up to the balcony and he looked around. He did not see anything. And there are 2 other doors in this room. Nines, you jumped down, you splashed most of the people with water. Caspian had remained out of the room. But Murin and Ashu both got wet, as well as you. And then you were investigating the door to the east, I believe. And that is where we left off with Caspian had just started going into the room. And as everybody make me perception checks.
God
Caspian decides to suddenly go home. He's like,
Ashu
well, this
rolls
has
a
been great.
15.
6. 6.
17.
Ooh, 17 for 9s.
You notice that there is water now all throughout this entire room. It's in cracks throughout the ground, flowing into the ground. But it's not like sitting on top of the ground where you would splish splash through it. But it pretty much permeates the floor throughout. Mirren, you're still really interested in this door. It's a pretty door. You're pretty sure that, like, if you don't watch this door, something else is going to explode or slice you. It's going to be a bad day.
Honestly, that's fair.
Ashu and Nines, you both notice as Caspian is walking through this room to get to you, he's like kind of trying to stay on his toes, and he's avoiding the water as he's walking. Like, you notice that anytime he gets close to a puddle, it's like, and he backs up real fast. That's all you see. Does anybody else want to, investigate anything else in this room while we're in here?
Which doors have we looked at already?
The one to the east, which was a iron door.
The door to the east is an iron door?
Yes, to the east is an iron door.
Do we see what the door to the north is? Is it just another iron door?
Did you want to go and take a look at it?
I'm gonna hug these walls. I'm gonna let these jokers figure it out.
Okie dokie, make me a dexterity check
Ah, son of a...
as you walk through the room.
You're like, I bet. Dexterity? Just dexterity? A dexterity check? Okay. 13.
You're forgetting you roll at disadvantage.
Son of a bitch. 4.
Are you happy with that decision that you made?
That life decision?
Yeah.
I want later
Sometimes more than others.
a screen cap of that moment. Just him sitting back in his chair with his head in his hand. Because not often do we get that reaction from Brandon. Hence why he has a character like Caspian. He thinks that this is awesome all the time, but we got him in that one moment.
It's
He's
usually
like, "Y'all, I'm tired. My puppy's covered in nettles. I'm rolling at disadvantage."
Okay.
fuck.
Have we set off any traps in this room yet?
No, there have not been any traps that you have found.
Can I go investigate the north door?
You can head that way.
Am I
Yes.
also going to have to roll dex?
No, you do not.
Oh,
Caspian. As you're making your way over there, you step in an area where the stone gives way, and your foot goes straight into a deeper puddle of water than you thought would be there. And then all of you falls into this hole
Oh,
and gets
Damn it.
completely
Oh.
submerged. So the rest of you saw Drunky McDrunkerson weaving his way, looking slightly perturbed, and then just sploosh.
just vanish.
Yep, and you hear a splash, and you're waiting for a moment for him to come up. And that moment lasts longer, and longer, and longer.
Damn, y'all gonna let me drown!
Well, dude, can sea elves breathe underwater? I'm yelling, can sea elves breathe underwater?
just at the puddle, just screaming into the puddle.
Can
looking back.
you breathe?
Robots can Sea Elves breathe underwater.
Okay, so Nines is gonna walk up to the hole and look into it and kind of push her aside a little bit, and he's just gonna walk straight into the hole and down into the water.
When you step into the puddle, your foot goes about an ankle's depth in and hits solid stone. Caspian,
Caspian appears to be gone forever. Let's move on.
Just hold on a
Just
second.
immediately
Hold on a
abandoned.
second.
Immediately abandoned. Well, I love that the extent of helping Caspian was I'm a step on that puddle. Wow, guys. Wow.
What do you want me to do? You want me to start punching the ground and dig you out of here? What do you want me to do?
That's what I expected next
Okay.
for you to just be like to start punching the shit out of the puddle. I'm honestly surprised that wasn't your first reaction.
I should have dove head first into it, just punching.
Can I investigate the puddle?
I'm gonna second
God.
that. Can I join her? Can we hold hands and do this together? 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
let's
confused.
do a group investigation.
Everybody get in the puddle.
roll investigation for me.
10.
Meanwhile,
18 for Ashu.
We're all just standing in the puddle, holding hands, like just wishing for him to come back.
Trying to channel me out of the puddle.
The power of friendship is what we're gonna.
oh goodness gracious. Okay,
I got a 15.
so while Murin, Nines, and Ashu are standing around trying to figure out how the hell a full-grown sized humanoid has disappeared in this teeny tiny puddle of water, Caspian, you open your eyes and you are surrounded by some of the cleanest, clearest water that you've seen in such a long time. And a part of you is so happy and so relieved to be here. It's been years since you've been in the water like this, and you missed it. This is home. Hey, Cass.
Asher was like fucking being Montero for a second. I don't know if that was just on my screen.
Hey, Cass. It's been a while.
Here's a question that I should have the answer to. How's my state of mind while I'm in this water?
Your mind is clear.
How great. Let's have an adult conversation. Skyla, how are you this evening? Or day? I don't know if they have day cycles in hell.
Oh, you're not still bitter, are you? And then out of the blue water in front of you, ripples begin to form, and something starts to swim all around you, ruffling your hair as it passes. And then you begin to see Sky as she materializes in front of you. What does Sky look like?
A bitch. Sky looks like. I wonder if I can drop her in chat if y'all will see it.
Do.
I can try it. Can you drop pictures in the Roll D&D chat or Roll 20?
I feel like
Chat.
somebody did. I saw it happen.
I feel like Jess did.
I feel like
Does
I
it-
have.
Does it have to
Man.
be someone with fancy Jess powers?
Fancy Jess powers, but super slow Jess computer? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I do not have her on my stuff right now.
I just sent you her.
Gracias.
While you're working on that, so
You said I just sent you her. Sorry, and I opened the chat, and it was the gift that you sent of the dude disappearing into the puddle, and I thought that's what you had sent me. I was like, that's not her. Okay, sorry about that. That's funny.
but yeah, so while doing that, so human form, Sky is a dark hair. It is dark, like purpley tentacles hair. It's like it looks like flowing hair, but it's mostly made out of tentacles. Dark makeup, very brooding look. Very envy from Scott Pilgrim. That's Sky's vibe. And when mostly human form, mostly human, but then she's got a very
So
Ursula vibe
So Brie Larson with
with
like
tentacles.
with tentacle hair.
Yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of it. When she's human form, not human form, she is a 50 feet towering wave of gnashing teeth and tentacles.
Hot.
I know. It's my thing. It's my thing. Also a bitch. That's also what she looks like.
We will have to post a picture of her on our social medias later because my computer doesn't want to do that while I'm live streaming. So
It's like,
Okay.
nah, can't do that.
So she materializes in front of you and she's floating there, her finger on her cheek, looking at you. You look scruffier than the last time I saw you. Is the land not treating you very well?
The land has been treating me fine, Sky. Been adventuring, and I have trinkets, and I like shake my trident which now has a keychain on it. I'm things are great up top, Sky. I've been working out and doing all the things. I'm on a routine. Things are good.
I got friends.
Sky. I got friends. Yeah, I made out with a robot.
Fuck you.
I'm doing great.
Are you trying to make me jealous?
No.
You're gonna get
Because it's
that robot
working.
killed.
Fuck it. I get it.
I'll eat her.
It's just like you to be breaking hearts, though, isn't it? It's a hobby of yours.
The robot came on to me.
It's that Caspian charm that you have.
Flashback to all the times Caspian hit on nines.
Just smash cut. Yeah, Josh, I'm gonna need you to get on that. That robot hit on me. Meanwhile, just the 18.
She swims around you a couple times very fast and then stops. And she's kind of leaning on her hands with her elbows down, kind of like she's laying on a bed in front of you, kicking her little feet, looking at you. Oh.
Kill her.
And yet still nothing without me.
Kill her.
Do they
Hey.
know about me? Have you told them?
I was doing fine on my own. Thank you very much.
Oh, and she reaches out and she strokes your cheek.
Got her enough.
Is that what you call that?
Stab her.
Are you ready to come home yet?
Get her.
I'm hanging out. I'm gonna keep hanging out with my friends. I don't need you anymore, Sky. I'm doing just fine with my new friends.
And she
And-
starts to laugh in absolute delight. Oh,
With my new friends. He's gone forever. Let's move on.
Yeah, because Caspian wouldn't have heard any of that. So he's like, my friends are gonna save me. And meanwhile, they're like, it cuts to y'all up top, and they're like, well, Should we
Fuck.
just? Do y'all want to go to the north gate or the east gate?
It's Westgate. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Whatever.
Camera's back. Camera back into the water. I'm like, they're my best friends, Sky.
And
Better
another
friends
thing.
than shaking my trident at her.
Nines told me he loved me, so how about that?
She
Ashu
laughs.
saved me from multiple traps.
So
By
she laughs at
detonnating
you
him himself.
in absolute delight, and she even like doubles over, like holding her. She's being ridiculous about it. And then she, oh, and she waves a hand, and the water around you dissipates in a sphere, leaving you in a pocket of air. And the moment the water stops touching you, you're immediately intoxicated. And it drops you to your knees because you weren't expecting it. And she looks at you. She's still in the water. And yet still so reliant, dependent, and nothing without me. Not that this hasn't been an absolute blast, but I've got places to be, people to, well, you know, you were once fun too.
That's fucking rude. It's pretty rude. It's pretty rude, Sky. You know who's rude? Has anyone? You know what I'm talking about? She's rude and mean.
There's a fish that's
mean
kind of
person.
swimming outside of the bubble looking at you. This little fish is looking at you and kind of looks at you, looks back at Sky, and is like, nods his head.
That's what I said. She's rude. My trident knows it too. That actually do. My trident does actually agree. Hold on. Trident fish command. I'm gonna command that fish to
Flip
I-
Sky off.
yes. Yes.
With its little fin.
Yes.
Whatever that looks like for fish, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever the most offensive thing a fish can do is that.
Yeah. You fucking see? He knows. You're mean and rude. How about that? Anything about that?
In a split second that you barely catch, one of Sky's tentacles from her head snaps out, grabs this fish, and she swallows it.
I'm gonna get Nines killed.
What?
Ruh-roh.
When
loves
are
me.
you going to learn? When are you going to learn, my little Caspian? You can't beat me, so you may as well join me. Oh, and just a warning. Whatever it is that you're playing with on land, it's gonna bite you in the ass. So, you know, call me when you need me.
And don't threaten me with a good time, Skylar.
Eyes kind of flash really fast. And that's not my name! And suddenly you feel yourself geysered up. And then the three standing there staring at this puddle. Go ahead and roll me dexterity saving throws.
Crap.
Y'all about to get shamued.
Did you say Dex? Dex?
18 for
saving throw.
Ashu.
12.
Ashu does a backflip and lands perfectly.
10.
12.
Okay. So you hear a loud roaring noise coming from your feet, and you feel the ground beneath you begin to shake. And knowing that a full-grown man just disappeared into this little hole in front of you, you instinctively all take multiple steps back as this geyser erupts from cracks in the ground and Caspian is shot into the air. And as he is falling, Ashu is able to catch him because he rolled such a high dexterity save.
Ooh, look at me. I'm a fancy robot.
So,
Don't worry, I have you.
I appreciate you. You're a handsome robot. Have I ever told you that?
Maybe.
I try to. I like lean in to give him a little.
Nines is just
Is this
staring
how
at
you show affection?
I'm gonna get
God.
killed.
Did you get your robot boyfriends mixed up?
They look. Look, they have very similar
Ashu
body
is
types.
confused.
Oh my god.
Just-
Ashu is feeling
Unfamiliar
things.
feelings welling up inside me.
Nine's just grumpily. I'm gonna investigate this gate. Just punching the gate.
Yeah, Nines walks over to the west gate and is just giving it just.
Just the business.
This is the most sexually frustrated robot I've ever seen.
Oh.
It's a big
I
world. He's
love it.
confused.
Yep. I mean, y'all aren't exclusive. You haven't had the conversation. Nines has
touched
been
lips
sending
once.
very mixed. And then you told him you hated him.
And you
Immediately
you threw
after.
a boulder into my face.
I did.
Accurate.
I did. Oh man, that was so good.
You
Oh, I'm
beat
so
This is a
me
glad I
very-
right,
tried
in
to
my,
rock.
right in my face.
This is a very love-hate relationship. Emphasis right now on the hate.
I don't know. Based on what we just saw of your ex-girlfriend, it feels like Nines understands your type.
Yep.
Maybe.
Caspian,
And,
where did you go?
So I'm assuming I come out of the water and I'm fucking hammered. Yeah. So yeah, I went to hang out with my ex-girlfriend's house. She's a bitch. Have I told you about her? She's mean and rude. The fish thinks so.
He's telling me this while I'm just like carrying him like a baby in my arms down towards the door.
Just like leaned my head over and I'm like, she's mean. Fish thinks she's mean. I think she's mean. I don't know. That seahorse thought she was mean. This is pretty rude. It's hard to offend a seahorse. They're a sturdy type. I don't know if you remember them. They're pretty sturdy. Hard to offend. And they're like, that girl's mean. I was like, I don't know, right?
Ashu is just stuck because he doesn't know what a seahorse is, and he's just imagining a horse under the water.
Just a wet ass horse.
That's
They're
the
very
thing he's
sturdy.
focusing
So
on.
precious.
Like, horses would have to be sturdy in order to swim under the water, I guess.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Nines, which door are you looking at?
The west door or the east door. I'm sorry, east door.
The east one? Okay, the iron door.
Mm-hmm. Just
Okay.
getting at the business.
Okay. I'm pretty sure last time we did a roll and you figured out that it is unlocked.
He opens it
Okie dokie.
angrily, slams it open. Loud noises.
Oh,
Everyone
he's
hears.
Caspian is nonstop just trash talking. I saw her once. She ate a whole dolphin and just didn't even chew it up. Just swallowed the whole dolphin. Like just talking ridiculous shit about her.
Blowhole and all.
It is crazy. Not even the bones didn't even come out. Who eats bones? Weird.
Mirren is listening and trying to be supportive.
Whilst being incredibly confused because it still does
Yeah.
not answer the question of where did you go?
Yeah, like I presume I'm just standing there and Ashu's standing with Caspian still cradled, and I'm probably like eye level with where Caspian's being cradled, just like, yeah, that does sound weird.
Just
Oh.
incoherent, just terrible shit talk. She wants to
Okay.
start an entire beach. Not the people, the sand.
Slammed.
You just hear it. You ever hear a giant 50-foot tentacle monster scream, "I'll turn you all into glass"? It's intimidating in a very sexually frustrating way.
So what the
Nines.
group has learned about not Brandon, sorry, about Caspian's
I need to
ex.
know what Nines was gonna say to that.
Nope.
Hang on.
God damn it!
Nines is very upset. So what y'all have learned from Caspian, who seems more inebriated than he has been this entire time, is that he fell down the crack and went to his ex-girlfriend's house. His ex-girlfriend is a bitch and has eaten a dolphin blowhole and all, did not even spit out the bones. So that was really gross. Also, something about a 50-foot
Is there a way to not eat the blowhole? If you're going to eat a whole, I,
So
just
much of me
regurgitating
wants to
information.
respond to that unfiltered, but I can't. So I'm gonna say
What's
this
stopping
statement
you?
about me wanting to in the place of what I wanted to say. Thank you.
How could you
That
eat
is
a
all.
hole though? It's by definition nothing.
How many holes does a donut have?
How many holes does a straw have?
Ooh, don't get me started on this. We'll never finish this fucking podcast.
Also,
Something about a 50-foot tentacle monster and that she threatened a beach, literally yelling at the sand. That is what you have all gotten from this conversation with Caspian. No actual answers on where he was or who the fuck this ex-girlfriend is.
I feel like that's a lot of backstory. I feel like they know me on a very deep and personal level.
It
that
is a
is, this
50-foot
is,
tentacle
I feel
monster.
like this is very accurate to how you bond when you're drunk, is that you tell people deeply incoherent, super personal things and are like, I just feel like I've just like known you forever. And yeah, like that's perfect. And if you're a girl and you're in the bathroom, you make out.
Yeah, that's why that's why I'm like, you should give me
That's where
those
they were
iron
all at.
lips.
Oh, goodness
Nines
gracious.
walks through the door in frustration, dragging his hands across his fingertips across the walls to make some sort of annoying noise, but nothing happens. It just sounds like scraping metal.
Yeah, and it is metal upon metal because the walls are no longer stone. The walls have become still looking like individual threads, individual veins, but they're now overlapping and they have completely covered the stone of the wall. You see that as soon as you get through the door, which surprisingly did not attempt to kill you, there is a hallway to your left and a hallway to your right.
I want to investigate both of these hallways at the same time. Or one at a time. Whatever you prefer.
Well, excuse me. I mean, we can investigate this general area, but in order for you to be able to see anything, in order to investigate, you will have to go further down because you cannot see in the darkness. And
Yeah,
there's
but
a
he's
lot dimmer back here.
Oh, it's
he's
dark.
causing
I can't
sparks.
see it.
He's got causing sparks all along the wall. He's got little shimmeries.
Yes, he is making small sparks, but not enough to be able to see with. So which way would you like to go?
I'm going down here. Going here.
All right, so we're going to the south. All right, so you turn right.
Is Ashu still carrying me like a baby down these hallways?
Sure.
Or has he put me down at any point? Or can you
No,
tell
I'll just keep carrying you.
feel like you can tell that I need the support right now?
I think that Ashu would be able to tell that, but he just, okay. You haven't gotten down. Okay, so you turn right For about 10 feet, it's just nothingness. Then it turns again to the left. And as you are walking through, the light from the fluorescence above you is gone. There is no bright light over here. But that allows you to see within the walls and this metal, there is a pulsating red backlight, essentially. It's dim. It's kind of like when Josh has his LEDs in his room red, how it just gives that slight glow of the red. That's how it is along the walls. And the darker it is around you, the brighter the red is. And it's pulsating.
Womp, womp, womp.
Not like that.
Fucking Skynet.
Slower.
Womp. Womp.
Mop.
You have a career there, buddy.
Womp.
Y'all
Mop.
just are making the weirdest. There needs to be just eventually a TikTok of just y'all's weird ass.
Womp. Womp.
I love it. You guys are fantastic.
So if I were to force my hand in between this metal, could I get my hand into the back glow? Could I reach back there?
You're just gonna shove your hand like strength.
I'm just trying to like, well, because like you're saying, like there's like a back glow to it. Can I get to that? Can I like open it up and like get in
Give
it? Like
a strength check.
9s rolls a 20.
Does a 20 hit the iron wall?
Is a non-natural, correct? Is it dirty? The dirty 20?
So still 20.
Yes.
No, I know, but there is a difference between a critical and a 20. Okay. So, you take your metal hands that are now warm because they've been scraping along this wall and just friction, and you pry some of these metal vines open. And what you would think would be the cause of that light, the light shifts with the vines. And behind it is more vines. And as you, with a 20, go through that next layer, you're digging as far back as you can go. You can't find anything but these vines, and they start to actually grow into the dirt. And now you're getting dirt into the joints of your fingers as you're trying to figure out, where did these go? Where's this light coming from? The light seems to be coming from the actual tendrils of this metal, whatever it is. It's pulsating. And as you're messing with it, the pulses begin to go faster and faster. And the more that you're messing, the faster the pulses go. Everybody in the hallway around you, this light begins to beat faster and faster and faster.
Caspian starts.
And messing with it. Do you continue digging into the dirt?
No, back off.
Okay.
No.
All right. So as you're pulling away and you're starting to leave this thing alone, the pulsating slows until again it's just that very dim, backlit type light.
Caspian had gotten down from Ashu's arms, and he's like, "What happened to the music?"
For the moments when the light was bright, you could see down this hallway, and you saw that it goes for another 25 feet, and then it looks like it veers off to the left.
I want to investigate the hallway for traps.
All right. Okay, go ahead and roll it for me. Anybody else doing anything?
Optional as well. I
Okay.
roll an 11.
I want to see how well I'm dancing. A
Like
10.
crap.
Damn. I'm in a bad spot.
You'd have
I
to
rolled
roll
a
that at
5
disadvantage anyway.
on investigation. I have had nothing but shitty rolls.
Okay.
At least they're not combat rolls.
True.
Get them all
That's
out
true.
now.
Yeah.
Okay. So I say that a lot. I need to find another filler word besides okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Anyway. See. Caspian, you may or may not have rolled a 10. You're supposed to roll that at disadvantage too.
I feel like,
You could always roll a natty 1.
yeah.
That would be funny. But let's see. Nines and Ashu. Everything looks good that you can see in this hallway. Y'all can pretty much surmise from what you were just doing that as long as you're not fucking with the walls and whatever it is that those are, it doesn't seem like anything has responded to you as a trap or anything would respond. Mirren, you put your hand on the wall in order to investigate, and you black out.
Oh, good.
The rest of you see her body drop randomly.
That's unfortunate.
Nothing came out and got her. That's it. All right, we're leaving her too. The moment you hit the ground, though, your eyes open again. In the moment when you were falling, it felt forever. You were falling, but in a different way.
I've
You
been
felt like-
falling for 30 minutes.
Pretty much. You felt your body falling for an excessive amount of time through darkness, through cold, and a part of you remembers it. And then right before you open your eyes and you're laying on the ground, you hear a voice and you see a flash of red.
Is it Lil Nas X?
I wish.
Oh, town
But no.
road.
You cannot, for the life of you, remember what the voice said. You just remember
Okay.
a voice
Flash of red, a voice.
falling through darkness and cold.
Okay, well, I tell all of them that, I presume. When I open my eyes, can I talk again?
Everything seems fine.
So nobody touched that wall.
I did.
You did.
I was in it. So maybe it affected you and not a robot.
Okay, so maybe everybody touched that wall. Let's see who it affects.
Nines looks at Cat and sees her fall to the floor, looks at Caspian and goes, Caspian, touch the wall.
All right. I
Nothing
touched the wall.
Nothing happens.
I'm just like giving it one of these. I'm like looking at, and he like was very forceful about telling me to touch the wall. I'm like, you like that? like that? You want to touch the wall like that?
No.
Okay. I'll touch
No.
it.
I don't like I don't like it. No.
What else? What else
Stop.
do you want me
Stop.
to touch? You
Stop
just
it.
let me know.
Like
Stop
smack
it.
in his hand. Stop it. Stop
Nines,
it.
Nines just storms off down the hallway. This motherfucker over here, rubbing the wall, being provocative. Think it's gonna get a rise out of me? You think you're gonna get a rise out of me? You're gonna get a rise out of nothing.
He's just chuffing down the hallway.
Okay, I guess I'll follow them and also feel weird about myself. 'Cause I was the only one.
Nine stands right here and is just standing facing the wall.
What tries to kill us?
What explodes?
King Kong comes out of the ground. He has
Is
1,000
that out
HP.
today?
It was out last night.
I saw it last night. It's
Was it good?
You
Was it good?
continue down
It's
this hallway.
so fucking good.
You
Is it on?
continue down
Is
the
it on
hallway.
Plex? Okay, thank you. Sorry. Sorry. Focus.
You're good.
D&D. Not. I won't be thinking about Godzilla for the rest of the evening.
No, it's on
Right.
HBO Max. That's where you can
Right.
watch it.
Right.
So you continue down this hallway, making the left-hand turn, and Nines, you are just stomping. You're not even paying attention to where you're going. And then there is nowhere else to go. You hit another dead end.
I want to intimidate the walls or tell me something.
A dead end.
Another wall.
Bullcrap.
We can see that there's not, like, we can look at the map and see it.
Shh. Investigation. I'm going to investigate this dead end.
Go ahead.
She's gonna start making walls
I
and mimic.
intimidated it instead. It's 21. Now I want to see what you're going to do with that.
It makes sense. You were in a tiffy mood. Someone has gotten mixed signals back, and it's not okay with them.
I have seen jealous dudes go try to intimidate walls. Like, whoa!
That's true.
There's plenty of dry walls that can attest to this.
So you get to this dead end, and it pisses you off even more that your forward momentum hasn't stopped, and now you're going to have to turn back around and see Caspian again. And so you're staring, you're squared up at this wall, and your eyes kind of start to glow slightly. You're angry, and it's seething. You may as well be fucking red hot with the steam coming off of you right now. The wall remains impartial.
Wall remains impartial. We need that as a sticker.
Wall remains impartial. Is the name of
somebody write it
every
down.
episode from here on out.
Somebody write it down.
Oh my god. We are sponsored by that sentence.
Fine.
Oh, fucking god.
Did you want to roll an investigation instead?
It's like, nah, my job here is done.
You are still pretty heated, so maybe an that's about right.
Blinded by rage.
You are just so fucking irritated right now. You also have had no explanation from Caspian about what was going on. He just suddenly starts talking about an ex. All about his ex. And then he's rubbing up on Ashu like he can't tell one Warforged from another. You thought you had a connection.
A couple of teenagers at summer camp over here just jumping around. Can I fight him in the hallway?
Who, me?
I mean,
Yeah. Let's get confrontational right here.
Whoa! I'm
I
standing in
believe it's in our
between
best
you.
interest not to quarrel.
No, get back over there. You can't move that fast.
She
she
just
yeeted
sprinted.
herself out of the way.
Ashu starts holding Nine's back.
Let me at him, man. Let me at him. Just let me tell him. Fine.
It's not worth it, Caspian. It's not worth it.
I like how we've just like
You're better than
Right.
this.
branched into like organics and non-organics. It's rude. We didn't have to do that.
Very clicky, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, my face.
Nines is gonna just stomp past Caspian, just in a huff, and lead the group into the next room.
Are you gonna tell them
am I gonna go
What's
back
going on down that hallway?
against the wall when he walks past me? Is it the same wall? God damn it.
That's up to you. Are you trying to get out of his way? Would you touch the wall again in order to not get mowed
If-
down by nines?
If he's really big and in the way and I'm not thinking, I might accidentally touch the wall.
Okay. So nines, you are stomping past. Also, nobody else knows what's down that hallway.
No, he goes, nothing's down there. He just keeps going.
All right, so as you are stomping past, like you kind of knock your shoulder into Caspian on your way, and he's like, hey. Miss him. You flip him off while you're walking.
That was
And
hot.
then, Mirren, you see him coming, and you're right in the corner, and you're just like, oh, there's not enough room. Oh, he's taking up so much. He's so fucking broad and just like stomping his way in a very alpha male territory type situation, taking up the entire expanse of this hallway like no one else exists.
Elbows out.
Very, very toxic masculinity. Especially for something that doesn't have hormones as far as you're aware. And so you, out of self-preservation, and honestly, you haven't really met anyone quite like Nines or Ashu before. Ashu's very chill, though. Nines is a lot more in your face, and that is not a type of personality that you have been exposed too much of. So self-preservation, you back into that fucking corner. Just, I'm not here. Your eyes go black as your consciousness goes away. Nines, as you're passing her, you can see tendrils on the wall wrap around her body. And her eyes are swirling with black and red. And we're going to take our break right now. It will be very short. It will
I
be
don't know
very
what's
short.
happening. I'm very excited.
We are
Are
going
they
to do a
swirling
very, very
clockwise or
short break.
counterclockwise?
We'll find
My
out when we
atmosphere
get back
would
from
be
the break. We're going to take a very short break because we did start so late, but we will get back to the action in just a few. I will say about 5 minutes. Give us 5 minutes or so, and we should be back.
Okay.
All right.
right back into this, skip hopefully through this ruin, maybe. Unless, some crazy shit continues to happen.
Like
Speaking
my
of,
eyes going black and red, swirly.
swirly, swirly, swirly. Yes. So nines, as you are passing, you see that. What do you do?
So she's like being wrapped up, like she's like being
Mm-hmm.
tentacled.
Yeah, it's
Fuck yeah. Wait.
slow. It's like a plant is
Sorry.
starting
Sorry.
to. What?
It's slow.
Keep it rolling. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Cool.
Just keep it rolling.
Nines is gonna reach in and grab her by the shirt and pull her out of it, or attempt to pull her out of it.
And make a strength check.
$18.
Okay, 1 second.
Come on, I can pull her out of that. She'll be all right. You're gonna be okay.
I hope so.
Okay.
At least nothing has exploded yet. This has been a very tentacle heavy episode, though.
That's true.
Intentionally. Unintentionally. I play with the cards that I am dealt. Using our lovely compendium on D&D Beyond. Which, a reminder to everybody, is that you can check all of our character sheets out. They should be on the left-hand side of your screen, I believe.
Yeah, if you hover over it, they pop up. It's neat. Like,
And you
legitimately,
can
it's neat.
take a look at all of their character sheets as we play and see what kind of stuff that they can do if you're interested. Okay. Bree, I need you to roll me a D8.
I don't even know what I'm rolling.
She's gonna explode.
Definitely.
It turned inside out, and then exploded.
5.
What'd you roll?
And it exploded.
5.
A 5?
Mhm.
Okay. What is something that you cannot stand? That Murin, it drives her crazy, it disgusts her, something. Just what is something that she has a visceral rejection of?
Flowers, bunnies, snowflakes.
I like how they're all like
Tissue paper.
nice, non-gothy things.
I'm
Bunnies
looking
are
out for
terrifying.
Josh, okay?
Wait, what? Looking out for Josh.
Dragons.
Is there something I should?
A tornado of knives. You're just disgusted whenever you see a tornado of knives. A shard of glass monster.
Yeah, Josh tried to grab you. Jess said, roll a d8. What do you hate? So, I mean,
For sure. But is it, is it like disgusted by, scared of, grossed out by, like...
Just something that...
Like, are we talking spiders, or are we talking, like...
My reaction...
Moldy Chinese food.
Yeah.
My reaction to feet. That immediate just... No. No. That makes you turn away the moment it comes up on the screen. Something like that. Like, what would Murin have? Not necessarily... It's just like a, I don't want this near. Some people react that way to spiders. Some people feet. Other people spit. Things of that nature.
I'll go with spiders.
Spiders?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I gave the Brie answer, I would be too grossed out. So
don't worry, I don't want to. I don't want to do that to you. Okay. So,
like I can be I am grossed out by spiders, but like I can tolerate it. But like Murin can be.
So
tolerate it a little.
The death lady is afraid of spiders.
Little goth
Too
girl.
many
Sitting next
legs.
to you.
Too many legs.
So as you lose consciousness, you fall into, it seems like a hazy setting. You are standing in a wooded area,
Oh,
and in
ooh.
front of you is a little tiefling.
Disgusting.
Kill it. Kill it.
And this little tiefling looks exactly like you, except for her horns are the same color as her skin, and they are not bony.
Okay.
She looks to be about 5 or 6 years old.
Did she have fleshy horns?
I don't
No,
want to say
like
fleshy, but it's like
most tiefling
Like
horns
when
is like
when
the
reindeer
same.
like grow that moss on their horns.
Like tiefling horns are usually the same color as their skin, but mine are bony.
the Murin that you guys see. Her horns look like they are bone, like they're made out of bone. The tiefling that she sees in front of her looks like a younger Murin who does not have the bone
Okay.
horns. They are regular tiefling horns.
Okay.
Like
I
he was wearing glasses to show that time had passed.
Got it. I was just like, I just thought I was imagining them as like no ridges or anything, or the same colors. Like I was just imagining like just yes, floopy, fleshy horns. Like I
like
thought that was
and Twi'lek, but just like
yes, that's
yes,
yes.
yes, exactly.
That is what I was thinking too when you said fleshy horns. It's a no.
Yeah, I was like,
My
That is
flesh
a
horn.
visceral no. Ew.
Yeah.
please inflate.
I mean, you were going with repulsive. Like I just figured you fucking nailed it.
That's a penis.
That's a pain.
That's a dick.
Dick.
Johnson, what do you see there?
Anyway, God, y'all fucking train wrecks you. Love you guys. Okay, so you see this little girl in front of you. And the more that you're watching her, the more that you are convinced that you're watching yourself. And this girl is sitting in the wood, surrounded by, it looks like it's fall. The leaves have fallen to the ground. They're beginning to get crinkly and gross. And around her is a bunch of spider webs. And she holds up her hand, and there is a spider the size of her little palm sitting there. And she's just chatting with it as it's walking along her fingers. She's moving them so it catches it, twisting her hand back and forth as you would with a bug to keep it entertained.
It's Damon.
And she's chatting to it. You can't hear what she's saying.
It's Voldemort.
But it looks like this is one of her best friends. Like she is completely at ease amongst these spiders. And then you feel yourself be pulled, and you can feel it in this hazy memory. Literally feeling the front of your body being pulled, and then suddenly Nines is pulling you, and he is right there in your face as you are falling into him as he yanks you out of this wall.
Let's go.
Stop touching shit. And you are conscious again. And the red and black is gone from her eyes.
Hey, are you okay? What happened? You all right?
There were spiders. I don't know.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Come on.
Spiders,
Character development. Let's go.
tentacle monsters. Y'all are having a very entertaining day.
This is the
And
second
we've
member
gone
of
4
our party
feet.
to experience hallucinations.
Nines looks on the corner. No, Ashu, it is not normal. It's not.
Affirmative.
You have
Okay,
the
so
personality
you-
of a toaster.
I don't know.
walks up.
I've met some pretty sexy toasters.
What does toast?
You hear Nines from a distance. Shut up, Caspian.
That took
Does
me a
not
second.
compute.
Does not compute.
That took me a second.
Alrighty. So, are we
When
going
is
all the
toast?
way?
In a pinch.
Are we going all the way back to the room? Are we going towards the other hallway?
It looks like Nines started walking off towards the other hallway.
Nines is gesturing for Miriam to like come with him up here into this area. Is it
Yes.
dark? Is it dark? Is there light?
Like, I'm not gonna.
It's the same type of red light that's in the walls.
I'm gonna be way more careful to
Okay.
not touch the walls.
Okay.
Nines
Way
looks
more.
back at
It's
her
like-
and is like, "Are you okay? What happened? Why are
I
you
don't-
doing this?"
Because every time I touch the wall, something scary happens. So I'm just gonna stay away from the walls. I'm just gonna stay away from the walls until we're out of this area.
Nines gestures to Ashu to come up to them.
Ashu complies.
Now, Ashu, stay on her right side. Don't let her touch the wall. And both of us block you in so that we can't touch the walls. We walk down,
Aww.
looking around for shit, because we know nothing happens to us because we've touched the wall already. And who gives a shit what this guy's doing? Back here being a drunk idiot.
I'm just touching the walls. Like, I'm
Just
trying
wasting
to like
time.
trying to hold myself up as I'm going down.
Wasting time.
You're just like rolling, just face to back to face along the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happening to me. I don't know what you guys are talking about. These walls aren't that scary.
These walls ain't got shit.
I ain't
Come on.
scared of no walls.
I
You
never
had-
met a scary wall. Dead ends my ass.
Mirren doesn't
You're
like
just
the walls.
yelling, "I'll
Caspian
avenge you"
doesn't
while
like
you're
the floor.
rolling on the wall.
I'll
Gotta show
kick his
them.
ass for you. I got it.
The walls
just-
remain impartial.
To you,
To you.
I'm the only one who's gotten a reaction out of walls.
it's so
It was
frustrating.
not impartial to you.
Okay, so Mirren, you are now flanked by these two Warforged who are both taller than you. You feel both tiny and yet secure.
I like it.
The hallway is not wide enough for all of you to walk comfortably abreast. So, would you like to put your arms around their waists? Are you around their arms, trying to be teeny tiny in between?
Caspian tries to start a conga line.
Caspian's gonna get punched in the mouth.
Well,
They're
it
going,
what
like,
it looks
three
like that
abreast.
y'all. I thought that's what y'all were doing. I thought y'all were just like so.
You're gonna fall into us and set off another trap.
No,
Get
it's
away
like-
from us.
They're side by
We
side.
we
not-
transform
not
into a
side.
mech suit for Mirren.
This is not that anime. Try again.
I just climb in them, pick up Caspian, toss
And
him
to-
over my shoulder.
We just turn into divas mech.
Fuck yeah.
I gesture for Marion to hop on my back.
Yeah, I do that.
Nines is now carrying Marion on his back.
So you've got a little goth backpack.
Yes.
Who
Slug.
can see better than you can. So it is helpful to you.
Be
'cause
my
you can,
ratatouille. Be my ratatouille. Teach me how to see in the dark.
His name is Remy. Alright, so you continue down. And the hall veers to the left.
I want to investigate this left.
Go ahead and roll for it. Mirren, would you like to investigate as well,
Uh,
since you're there?
7. C with your specialized Miriam, please.
I would
My
like
brand.
to.
My brand.
So I'd like to investigate, but possibly before that, I also want to do because it looks like that might open. I don't know. Who knows? But I have something called Eyes of the Grave.
Okay.
It says, as an action, you know the location of any undead within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination magic until the end of your next turn. You can use this feature 4 times per long rest. So if he's investigating, I'll be like, hey, do you want me to check and see if there's any, like, undead around?
100% yes.
Okay. And it's not like, it doesn't look like it's a roll or anything. It's just, but it's an
Yeah.
action. Does that mean that I have to do it during combat or can I do it?
No, it's just if
I've
you
gotta
were to
click it.
do it when we're in like a turn-based situation, it would be considered your action, but you're good.
Okay.
Okay. So, is there any physical change? Is there any, like, do your eyes glow or anything when you do the Eyes of the Grave?
Well, I hadn't really thought about it, but since my eyes just did like a black and red swirly thing, that but less scary?
Okay. Is it like red still?
No, purple.
Purple? That makes sense.
Purple and black
I-
checkerboard.
I just look like Hypno Frog.
All hail the Hypno Toad.
That Hypno Toad.
Okay, so you reach out with your senses and you cannot sense any undead.
I bet it was cool looking though.
It was very cool looking and probably would have been very helpful in other places.
Nines looks back at you and is like, that was cool. I hope you found something.
I did not.
Still
But
cool.
good news. Not. I didn't see anything.
Wonderful. Let's go.
So
Nines
would
walks.
she have perceived the room after doing that?
She was using magic to look for something specific. So, other than that, she was using all of her senses and that extraordinary sense to reach out specifically to try to find undead. It's kind of like if you were searching for specifically Arcana instead of an investigation, that would be what stuck out to you.
Is that a spell or is that just like a cantrip or something for your class?
I think it's just because of my class. Either my class or my race. I don't remember which. A
Do you
thing
have-
about my past and my person allows.
Is it under your spells list?
It's under actions.
Okay.
No, it's a limited
Yeah,
use class
yeah,
class feature, I
Gotcha.
believe.
Oh, okay.
yeah. I have a bunch of specific things like that.
Mhm.
A bunch of like
Gotcha.
channeling things and doing things. It's like I'm a cleric, but I'm modified. I have a bunch of like weird shit.
I love clerics. They're so
There.
versatile.
I
Very
don't.
versatile.
I have only ever played a ranger, so but I'm enjoying this so far. I just don't. This is not going to be like a normal cleric because I've never played a cleric ever, and this is a weird cleric. So I want to play with dead things and alive things, which covers
Okay.
most of the bases.
Eyes of the Grave is specific.
Like 90% of it.
Eyes of the Grave is specific because of the god that you serve and the domain that he is in.
Boom. That's what it is.
Kind of like Caspian and his tentacle.
Got it. What's in this room?
Do you continue
Not
forward?
undead. Whatever it
anybody
is,
else
it's either
doing
alive or
anything on
it's
the way?
dead.
Anybody else
What?
doing anything along the way? As you make the turn?
Oh, it wasn't even a room.
No, it hooks left and then it hooks another left.
This is gonna be a dead end again. We're just be doing this for no reason. Watch this. Look at her face. She knows it. He goes in. He's saying it. This is just another dead end. Another dead end. We just keep going
if
around in
he
circles.
intimidates that wall, I'm rolling too.
And it's just all dead ends.
He's gonna keep going.
Yep.
We're gonna investigate. We're gonna investigate.
Oh,
I'm investigating.
That's right. I have the demon on my shoulder telling me to investigate. I'm gonna investigate.
I do enjoy that. Like I imagined that was in character. It is, we're gonna investigate. Don't take a step.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right.
I rolled a 15.
Not metal.
Ooh, 18.
All right.
I can't afford to explode.
All right. So you investigate, and everything ahead of you looks clear and good. You do not see nor sense any traps.
But this isn't yet a dead end.
Nope. It does hook back to the right.
Are we investigating again?
Yes.
— 20.
14.
What in the
God damn it! It's just a loop.
hell? What
Nice.
You wouldn't know that if you didn't have an eagle's eye view. But yes, you have found a simple wooden door. And it is unlocked.
I rolled
Oh.
a 12 in performance. I just want to see how well I'm vibing back there behind them.
You're very happy that no one can really see you or is paying attention to you. Because part of you knows that you're still slightly fucked up from your encounter with Sky.
I've shown these walls who's who, though.
So you're vibing, but you're like sad vibing. Like
Yeah.
Like the gothic
Just
kids
like
from South
wiggling.
Park.
Just wiggling.
Yes.
And like you're getting some pretty hostile vibes from Nines, and you honestly have no idea what you did.
Nines
So
has
I'm wiggling.
written him off of in existence. He doesn't exist anymore.
I'm wiggling.
Nines bursts through this wooden door like a loud Call of Duty player. Just barrels through it.
Like fucking Kool-Aid Man.
Just Kool-Aid.
Oh,
Man through this
yeah.
door. Does it explode? Is it a bomb? Have we been hanging out
Yeah.
next to a bomb this whole time?
It looks like she's rolling something.
Did you have to wait this whole time for us to go through the bomb door?
But it's only a bomb coming the other way. If you open it that way, it's just a normal door. But if you come around, it's a bomb. Both
Not
doors
that
are rigged that way
people
because
are
fuck you.
Punish people who broke in and are trying to leave.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Jess, I can't
Nines.
hear you.
No?
Oh, there you
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
There he is.
All right. Nines, you barrel through this door, bursting it into splinters, and a guillotine drops from above you.
Oh my god, I'm on his back!
Oh, you are. Hang on.
Come, my satanic backpack. Let us ride into the wild green yonder together.
I love that you did.
Till death.
You were like, I will protect you from all that. As you explode through this fucking door.
You
Like-
hit her head
like
on the
Wonder
doorway,
Woman just
on the
showing up.
doorframe.
Ah,
I've got you, don't worry! Smash!
fuck you guys. Fuck everybody. Ah.
Weird's probably panicking because he's like getting a running start up to the door and she's like, wait, door! It's like, I know, don't worry! Just screaming.
Yes.
Audacity!
Audacity!
Okay. So, Nines, you took off towards this door, seeing it and knowing full well that that was from the room that you were just in, the room that Caspian had sunk under the ground, and it irritates you so badly that this fucking room was just a loop. So you just take off. You're mad. You're ready to be fucking done with this ruin. You did your job. You cleared it. Let's get the fuck out. You run through this door, splinters going everywhere, and in your ear, like a pterodactyl, you hear, investigate! And the distinct sound of a blade slicing through the air.
Oh,
You
have
were
triggered
able to pass
every
through. You were able to make it through before the blade hits. However, Murin does not.
Is decapitated.
just gonna lose my arms. Jesus fucking Christ. When you said get on my back, I was like, is this a bad idea? No.
She's like,
So-
no, my fleshy horns.
I like how the only person not to get directly impacted by a trap was Caspian, even though he's the one who forced us to in the first place.
Murin,
Because I'm back here just wiggling.
Murin's scream of investigate turns into a piercing scream of pain as she takes 9 slashing damage. As this blade slices into her, taking a chunk from her shoulder and the meat of her back.
Did you say 9?
Jesus.
9.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
It does also unevenly cut your hair.
Aww. Asymmetrical haircut.
The
You're
back
super
has
spooky
a
goth
piece
now.
that's now slightly shorter than the rest, but it's also super choppy.
Has it been a day? Has it just been one day? How many days has it
No,
been?
this is the second day. This
we've
is
had
the second.
we've had
Did
one
you-
long rest.
You- Yeah, you're pretty sure it's late as fuck too. Like y'all are exhausted. You've had a lot of shit going on today. 9. You now feel hot, sticky liquid that is dripping onto your legs as you're still running. Because you built up that fucking momentum, so you were just hauling ass, and now you're getting
Am I
coated.
still holding,
with
or have
blood.
I like
I think
fallen
complete.
off?
Evacuate.
Do you think that you would you be the type of person that locks tighter when the pain happens, or immediately tries to get away from it?
I would feel like because it's a guillotine, try to get away.
Okay. So you immediately let go. Forward momentum, you were 9s while you were running, you were counterbalancing, so suddenly you're fucking pew, and your head over here, you're stumbling trying to keep your feet as a body weight has now randomly launched itself off of you. Your back is sticky and wet with blood. Mirren, you fall flat on your back. It hurts even more because that's where you just got cut. Ah, pain. But nothing else. You can also feel like little splinters of wood as you're laying on them from the wooden door that burst as you ran
So I'm like laying there, and then the wood is just like psh,
around you. Mm-hmm.
neat.
I'm sorry. How you doing? That was a close one, huh? 9 says as he's ass up in the air, face down in the dirt.
Mirren's just laying on her back and just goes,
Did you make it? You good? We're good, right? Everybody good? What was that noise?
Caspian comes wiggling into the room. He's like, ugh, what a rough day. Am I right, guys?
Nine stabs him in the stomach. No, he doesn't. I'm sorry. I had to get it out.
All right, what would you like to do now?
We don't just teleport
I
back.
Now
like-
she
I
just
would
turns
like
and
to
starts sprinting
fucking-
out of the dungeon.
I'm going to
Please.
fucking just laying on my back. I'm gonna just like this, but I'm gonna cure wounds while I'm just face palming really hard.
Nines walks up. Hey, you're bleeding. What the hell happened? Are you okay?
The door was trapped. There was a guillotine.
Didn't you investigate it?
You were screaming, investigate.
Oh, I have this weird malfunction that when I'm running at full speed, I can't hear anything. So
That would be such a fucking amazing flaw, is it if you go deaf while running.
Kind of like how sharks roll the thing over their eyes to protect them.
When they bite, they just like they're blind as they're biting.
yeah, that's a character trait.
You
Nines is
hear
completely deaf
people
when he's running. at full speed.
screaming warnings at you whenever you charge. Amazing.
Did you say something?
He has to come to a dead ass stop to hear us.
Mop.
I rolled
Well,
I got a 9, by the way.
His hearing modules were damaged by that first bomb.
That's
Not
what
quite
happened.
right yet.
So, Mirren, you're able to heal all of the wounds that just occurred.
Did Ashu just take off and just like
Yeah, Ashu's already at the front
full
entrance,
reset?
waiting for you.
Mission complete.
The path of destruction to find your way out.
He just runs directly through the walls to the entrance.
Kool-Aid Man's out.
Just smash.
Just juggernauts through the walls.
He could have done this whole time.
I'd be so mad.
You roll strength chest for every wall you gotta run through.
Nat 20. Nat 20. Nat 20. I feel like he just wasted every nat 20 for the rest of the campaign to smash through the walls of this fucking dungeon.
Okay.
Jess, were there any traps we missed?
Yeah, because I want to go back and try them out.
Set 'em off. Were they all blades?
They said clear.
We thought we had to set them off. What do you mean mark the traps?
Come on, all fucked up. What happened to you guys? Oh, there's the booby. They're booby traps. We got rid of all of them. We set them all off. Don't worry about it.
Took care of this for you. No big deal.
Set 'em off. That
I would
fucking
say
elf
that-
chick at the beginning is gonna be like, what the fuck?
I hope our characters never get better at this ever.
And this is professionally our job. This is literally our job. Is to do this.
Just there's a bizarro world Scooby-Doo gang.
We just have to get y'all an animal mascot that can talk.
Why, so you can torture him to
That's
death and then give
Caspian.
me a knife made out of it?
Jesus
Ugh.
Christ.
I'm gonna fucking
Um,
throw up.
Okay, so yeah, y'all have pretty thoroughly investigated The only place that wasn't heavily investigated was the one dead end that you didn't spend 20 minutes at. So
Was
y'all
there
just
something
trusted
there?
Nines on that one. So
I go back to investigate.
you don't have to, that was just the only place y'all did not thoroughly investigate.
Nines
Wait,
is
what did-
thirsty and he drinks some of this water.
Oh my god.
Does Nines need food or water?
No.
Can he ingest water?
It's his first time. He wants to try it out right now. This looks like a good idea. I haven't done this before.
Didn't know if he'll rust or not. He wants to find out.
What happens if I drink this water?
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
19.
You're in when he goes to do that. You're
19.
No, don't.
What?
You're okay.
Casmine's like, that seems like a bad idea. Even
You're-
for me.
You're okay.
Nothing bad happens to me?
You seem to be okay.
He just like leans forward and just kind of falls out of his mouth. He's like, oh,
Aw.
I don't have a throat. And then he just turns around and starts walking away.
I don't have a throat. No big deal. Just want to see what it tasted like. I do enjoy that it is now canon that you have taste buds, but no ability to like eat or drink anything.
I'm cursed.
He just likes the mouthfeel.
I just like the mouthfeel. Yeah, I'm in it for the mouthfeel.
Name of your autobiography.
I'm just in it for the mouthfeel. Yeah.
Okay, so are we heading out of the ruin? Are we going back topside?
Yep.
Ashu is. I don't know what y'all are doing.
Mission complete.
Oh, we crushed
Alright.
that, guys.
Okay, so Ashu, do you wait for everybody before you head back topside, or are you?
Yeah, I
On
just
your
sit
own.
in like my low power mode at the entrance until everybody gets here.
Okay. It doesn't take them terribly long, but they are moving slightly slower due to more injuries that you had leaving than you came in with. So everyone regroups and you begin the climb up the rubble back to sweet open air. And it's nightfall. It seems to be late night, turning into early morning. And there is a small campfire going about 25 feet from the entrance to this hole. You see two humanoids sitting around the campfire. And then you hear, that took you a lot less time than we thought. And that is where we are going to end for today.
Kill it, guys.
Bum.
Top tier dungeon crawlers.
We're level 3, y'all.
It only took
You're
you 2
not
days to
level
do it,
one.
but you didn't really make it easy on yourself. Y'all definitely made it a little bit harder than it needed to be. Yes,
The
you did
fastest
set off.
route is through the traps.
There's no way for just to scale games to us. Like at all.
Really isn't. Really is not.
Because
I can
there's-
confirm that.
Like there's no way to like predict how we will react to traps or to like fights or to like monsters that are way too high. Like she
Any
has
kind
to
of
be
danger.
so careful with our dumb asses.
Because it's
It's
like, on one hand, we're gonna
real time game testing. Like, oh, I didn't know that shit could happen.
roll a natural 20 and still set off the trap.
To answer your question from before, yes, you did set off every single trap that was in there.
fuck yeah, we did.
100%
New
completion.
record.
Exactly. That's our MO now, guys. Hope you know that.
Mhm.
we're setting off every goddamn trap from here on out.
Like, no one in the industry tells us that we're just supposed to mark them, because then, like, the demolition crew doesn't have to come in and, like, get rid of all of them, or magicians, whoever comes and defuses fucking traps. They're just like, yeah, good job. We all come out all fucked up every time.
They don't
Why-
need the professional bomb squad anymore. They have
Why
you
do you,
guys.
why do you keep hiring this squad? Like, they seem just, like, completely out of their depth. They're fucking cheap. Do you know the amount of labor that we're saving when they come out of there?
And they get the job done.
Investigators, diffusers, arcanas, D-arcanas. None of that.
I once watched one guy make a hole in a wall for a new door.
Husker do's, Husker don'ts.
They will drink anything. Anything.
Well, watch this. Watch this. Hey,
Poisons?
robot, come here. Drink this. Anything.
Doesn't matter.
It's perfume.
Oh. He just falls out of my mouth.
It's because he's programmed to be a sommelier.
And
I think
be
I
deaf
used-
when I run.
The right word.
Sommelier.
I'm not sure.
Sommelier?
Sommelier.
Yeah, I think so. Someone who knows a lot about wine, which I do not.
Would be why I don't know that word.
But
don't
yes,
know
you
what
sommelier. Yeah. It's someone that goes, you know what would be lovely with that fish? This wine. Not that
And,
one,
and
this one.
talks about like notes and bouquets and things.
Mhm.
That,
This-
yes.
That guy.
This one has a bit of an
Forward
oaky.
palate.
Like, clearly none of us have any fucking idea.
I don't really drink, so.
I purchased my wine by the box. Thank you very much.
Right.
Casey's General Store's got a great box of wine.
All right.
Literally.
So, next week we are going to be having an off week from this story. Stay tuned to our social medias though, because we might be doing a one shot or something else. We're gonna still try to play and have you guys come along with it, because this is entertaining for everybody. But just keep an eye on our socials to see if we're still going to be streaming same day, same time, or if we're going to have to make a move. Right now, we're still trying to figure that out. Just trying to be as transparent as possible for you guys. More socials that you follow, the more likely you are going to hear from one of us about
Smash
what
that
we're
like and
doing.
subscribe.
Yes, yes, yes. And then, other than that, do you guys have anything you need to pass on to our lovely supporters?
We will
Caspian has
eventually
passed on enough things in his life.
get Brandon to show his puppy.
Yes.
She's sleepies.
I know, not right now, but next time, remember to show the puppy.
I will. When she's feeling better.
That's very fair.
She's a little nappy
Alright.
girl.
Are we
haven't
going
heard
to
Raid.
raid somebody's? Thank you. Because I was like, it's one of
Do
those
we
things.
have-
We're gonna go in barbarians. I'm going to
How many-
raid.
How are you rating?
We are at.
Double dicking?
We're at 10,
Yeah.
10 viewers.
Oh no, that's my thing now. No.
Yes! Yes!
Double dick
And we're still rolling too.
That's
So... Oh no!
If you thought the psychological torture was just gonna be minimal in this
Shit.
game, you've now changed my mind.
Hey, whatever you say.
yeah.
We're gonna have a great time.
Oh my god.
Nope, you can't change it. You're this now.
Oh fuck.
Caspian and his vibing.
I know it's here. It's either here or here, but it's in this realm. Yeah.
The little crab rave.
Crab
I
rave.
do enjoy that it's a
Hips.
crab and you're a sea elf. That just
It
makes me
fits.
happy.
It's on brand.
Wonderful.
Is everybody excited for the parts of your stories that you don't know?
Okay, but
Yes.
for real though,
Yeah.
can sea elves breathe underwater?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
I got a
'Cause,
question.
like, you could be elves that live near the sea, not in it.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question post game.
Under the sea.
I noticed that Caspian was sober when he was underwater, and then was not sober when he was in the air. Is that something?
Bingo bongo.
If we put a fishbowl over Caspian's head and fill it with water,
Oh!
if we saw 5 beginning trap him where the head's in the box and you fill it with water,
Yes, basically just give
Is
him like
he
a fucking
sober?
reverse, like a reverse, like the
he's
old
SpongeBob in
Like-
Sandy's
yeah,
hut.
the old school diving helmets.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If we just
SpongeBob me,
put-
bro.
If we just put him to breathe water, does that
Jess
make
is
him
like,
sober?
you motherfuckers.
Because that was like blatantly
You are
obvious.
more than welcome. You are more than welcome to submerge Caspian in water 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Wait, does that mean his
I'd
girlfriend
not
Fish
be-
Lady can talk to him?
So
Does
maybe he
not
should
like
just
a
do
veiled
it.
threat.
Maybe it's a thing that we should like have on hand if we need it. If we're like, we need you to pay attention. It is fucking family meeting time. Put on your helmet.
Put your helmet on.
Invite Skyla. We
Put
don't
your fucking
care.
helmet on, bro.
It just
Come on,
it was-
Caspian.
like yes, you would have noticed that about him, but also notice the fact that he was avidly avoiding stepping in the water.
And came back from wherever I was after being wet.
What if it's more like an
Fucked up.
Iron Maiden type situation where it like makes him stronger because he hates it so much?
I mean, we can always find out.
My
These are
spite.
just things we should negotiate with him.
I mean, if you bring it up with Caspian, he can definitely tell you.
But
Well, I
the,
mean-
the idea of a sober helmet, I think is
Sober helmet.
yeah, I think
But yeah,
is
for
I mean, he's got the tentacle, right? That makes him sober
Yeah.
too.
in game, your character is the only thing that y'all would know is that when his tentacle is out or when he's being magic-y is the only time that you
Someone-
have seen him sober.
someone
When his flesh
in
horn
some,
is out.
Yeah, someone in
Why?
someone's gonna hear us
Not
talking
sure.
about that, about his tentacle being out, and we're gonna get like kicked out of a bar or something.
Probably. If
Well,
we weren't, we'd
he'll just
definitely
have to
know.
whip it out and show it to him.
Be like, no, let me just show you my tentacle. Just let me just show you the tentacle really quick. It'll if you just take one look at it, it'll explain everything.
I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna back. Just like two more steps. Just two more
I
steps.
I need
Yeah.
more space. I need more
I-
space.
I don't want to hurt anyone when I whip this thing out.
I'm so happy
Okay.
y'all are above ground and going to be encountering society. This is gonna be fun. Like y'all were a fucking train wreck alone by yourselves underground.
No, just wait to see what Nines does to people he doesn't like.
Are we gonna find out with Caspian?
Does he let them get
Maybe.
keyed?
No, it was an accident.
Okay, just making sure.
No,
Wait
no,
till you see
no.
how easy it is to
I'm like
convince
More
Ashu to do
for the
bad things.
possibility that he didn't see than the fact that I got guillotined.
I'm gonna turn Ashu into a killing machine.
We're gonna figure out a way to break him so he's always in combat mode.
He's always in
Combat
instant
mode
kill mode.
engaged.
You just keep like a dead, kill somebody and create a puppet out of them, and just like keep it invisible to me the whole time. No.
Yes. We're gonna figure out. We're gonna figure out
Turn
some
someone's
way.
head into a puppet. Something like
Yes.
that.
I like where this is going. It sounds like conversations y'all should have fleshed out before forcing me to live through them and improv. I do
Yeah.
want to show you guys my notes for today that I have both written before this session and taken during the session. The biggest note: the wall remains impartial.
Nah.
It
Yeah.
does.
That's not
I'll be the exact opposite style DM as you.
with a shit ton
Well,
of
not
notes.
any notes at all.
Oh, you won't have any notes.
No, everything will just come right from here.
Okay, because this is the sesh. Like this is the campaign so far.
Cheese and rice.
It's all up here, baby. It's all up here. Steel trap.
All right. Have you found somebody that you would like to raid, Joshua?
Yes, someone playing Dungeons and Dragons. Par Nat is their name. 7 people watching. So we have 10 viewers right now. If you could just go in there and boost them up for a second and hang out.
All right.
for a
If y'all
moment.
can chat, leave a chat in there.
Do we want to boost someone slightly higher so we run the risk of maybe them following us?
Yeah, let's do Holy Crit. 111 people watching them right now.
Holy shit.
We can try that one. See how
We'll
that
raid
Triple
goes.
them.
digits.
We'll raid them.
Can't
How's that?
imagine
Wait, 1 second. 1 second. Let me.
Well, we can go to the end screen. And
Okay.
we'll hang out for a second. So
Everybody. So hopefully some of us will at least be able to see you next week for something. So keep an eye on our socials and we will see you in 2, if nothing else. Have a great night, everybody.
bye.
Bye, guys.